¿Cuál es la diferencia que hay entre galleta y galletón?
Hello again and welcome back. Now I just want to say thank you to everyone on Facebook for voting for which salad you wanted this week, and the winning vote was a Greek salad. So I'm just going to show you how to make this salad, and it's really simple and really healthy. So and remember, you get to choose what I make every week. If you go onto my Facebook page, you can vote basically. So okay, Greek salad. I've got some cos lettuce here, just chopped up into chunky bits. We're using cos just because it's a bit crunchier than normal lettuce. And I'm going to put some cucumbers in. So I'm going to cut all the vegetables quite chunky actually, because I think a Greek salad is normally quite chunky. And this is my take on a Greek salad, by the way. So it's going to have all the usual components, probably with a bit of a different dressing. I'm going to use some red pepper. I'm going to put some of that in. So remember, just cut them into kind of chunky bits. We don't want anything too small going in. Now cucumbers, I've got loads of silica in, so really good for your skin. A little fact for you there. So we've got some pepper, some big juicy vine tomatoes, very nice. So we're going to put a couple of those in. And I'm just doing a small salad because it's going to be my lunch really. So I'm just going to cut everything into big chunks. And then in the Greek salad, traditionally goes feta cheese. So we're going to have some feta in it. But don't worry, as I said, it's all going to be, the recipe's all going to be up on the website. So, right, big chunky tomatoes. What else? We're going to have to put some black olives in. You can use black or green, doesn't really matter which ones you used. Okay. Olives, really good source of vitamin E and also monounsaturated fats. So good for your heart, basically. Now here I've got some feta cheese, and feta cheese is a Greek cheese, and basically it's made from sheep and goat's milk. It's very nice, so we're just going to pop a few bits on top. Okay, and I've got some red onion, which I'm also going to throw on, which I've already sliced. Now, all we've got to do now is make the dressing. So this is a really quick and easy salad. So far, there we go. Now for the dressing, I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Now this is the dressing that I prefer to use. So 1 tablespoon of balsamic, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Again, using olive oil is a healthy oil to use because it's good for your heart. It's got good fats in it. Okay, and then we've got 1 teaspoon of mustard going in. I'm using a whole grain mustard. Okay, and I'm also going to put a teaspoon of honey in, or if you don't have honey, you could use like a half teaspoon of brown sugar. Just kind of gives it a little extra sweetness. Right, so mix all that together. That's your dressing. And that is nearly it. The last little bit is I'm going to put some herbs. Now I'm going to use a little bit of coriander, because I love coriander, and also some oregano. So we're going to chop up some fresh oregano, put that on. I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of that in. And then that basically is it, once you've got your herbs on. So a bit of fresh oregano, that's also going in the dressing, and then some coriander. Ooh. Now this is definitely one to be made in less than 10 minutes. Okay. Really good if you're going for barbecues and stuff. So just sprinkle some coriander around. And then drizzle your dressing over. You can see. Here we go. 1 big salad. This is going to be my lunch. And just put some dressing on top. And voila. It really was that quick and easy. So there we go, 1 Greek salad. I hope you enjoyed that. It was very easy. And remember, you get to vote what I make next week. So just click onto my Facebook page via my website, which is 10minutecook.com. And yeah, I wonder what I'll be making. All right, have a good week.